Right. Time to get cracking. 12 out of 13 on hauling Halloween, or happy Hauloween, sorry. Last one. And as we did with the hauling Hanover, we're making the last one a big one. We are going from Havre all the way down to San Diego. Is there anything I want to do with this route? Do I want to go a slightly different way at any point? I could. But it would just make it even longer, and it's already a very long drive. So we might just want to go as is. Hey, we're going to be covering off a bit that I've not discovered yet. That's great. A couple of bits, in fact. That's excellent. Yeah, that's even better than I could have hoped for. A couple of roads that we've not travelled before. Can't ask for much more than that. Oh, that's a one-way system. Okay, never mind. I think the sooner we get cracking, the better.
Drive safe.
Oh yeah, I need to stop for rest and repairs, so we'll do that in Havre first. I had forgotten.
Get ready to turn right.
Hopefully we'll make it to
Turn
Havre
right.
before we black out from not sleeping. My previous delivery, I thought, well, you know, I'll be able to just get to Havre and then I'll rest after delivering the load, and of course it's out in the middle of nowhere. A lot of this one will probably be spent with large sections where I'm not talking, which may be a relief for some of you, I'm sure. We shall see. It's just a very long way, and I'm already tired myself in real life. But the event finishes tomorrow, basically. And well, for me it'll be Monday morning, but I don't have any more spare time to put against this. So if I'm gonna do this, I have to do it now. And we need to try and remember to sit with good posture.
Go straight.
Now, is there anywhere for me to actually take repairs here? I'm bound to pass somewhere that there is, but it seems not soon anyway.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Go straight.
What even is there in this town? I don't see a repair shop. Maybe the other side of the intersection there? There's a way station. There is a rest area. That's kind of the most important thing at the moment. Repairs would be nice, because I'm gonna get engine malfunctions periodically.
Go straight.
But sleep is the most important thing at the moment.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Oh, we need to pull in for the way station anyway. Oh, well, there we go.
Turn left.
And it's going to tell me off for my vehicle not being in perfect condition, I'm sure.
Okay, let's
It
find
always
it.
does. Tell you what, let's sleep first. And then figure out how to do that. Maybe I can loop back around. $4.43, that's actually quite good.
Get ready to turn right.
We also don't actually need to stop at the way station because what are they going to do? Find me? I have them turned off.
Finding new route.
So we don't actually care. Onwards. And we will just have to wait for repairs for now. Hopefully we won't get too many engine malfunctions, and if I don't have 12th gear, it probably doesn't matter because I don't really need it to get to 65 miles an hour probably, and that's what I'm limited to, so no great loss. Hey, we got it anyway. We still have 12. We've still got it. We're in top gear. Spooky. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to have to overtake him, but he was turning. What are you doing, Mr.
Go
Smith?
straight.
Not indicating, so... It's that annoying noise from my truck again. Maybe it's not from the truck. I thought it was from the engines, but I just took cruise off so it wasn't accelerating and it still has that kind of weird scratching noise. Who knows? Helps if I'm paying attention to the road.
Go straight. Go straight.
Kind of want to be in first person mode for navigating some of these overtaking maneuvers anyway. Get a much better feel for the positioning of the truck and how the steering is responding when I'm on the inside. It's a lot harder to do that in the third person mode. I just find it doesn't feel as apt. Scenic lookout. I don't know of what. There's no viewpoint there. I feel there possibly should be. I also probably should have stopped
straight.
or like driven through it, but whatever.
Go straight.
Yeah, so I've come from the other direction before, but I still didn't stop off at that lookout. That's weird. Black Eagle and Little Rose Motel. Keep driving, you're almost there. Not so much. I'm a little bit further away than you might think. Now, the question is, do we go down the wrong side of this just to discover it? No, because we're going to have to come back to get the side streets anyway. I'm not doing them right now. We're just going to blast through though.
Keep right, and then turn right. Go straight.
Momentum. Title of this track. Very appropriate, given the amount that I was having to deal with going through those corners. Very timely. This is cool. Big river convergence. Oh, there were services there I could have repaired. And an engine malfunction to punish me. Hilarious. Game's got a sense of humor, I'll give it that. It's a case of unless I'm driving through a town and pass the services, then I'm not going to bother. I'm going to try and cut whatever corners I feasibly can in order to try and save whatever little snippets of time that I can. It's such a long journey that even saving little bits here and there is going to add up. Can I skip across here? Ow. That was a bad idea.
Recomputing.
Yes, I could.
Finding new route.
But was it worth it?
Rerouting. Okay, let's find a new route.
I just wanted to discover that.
Route.
And now we're going to have to put up with Geralt getting annoyed with me. A hallmark of any good truck driving stream. I should also probably be in the cab for this so that I can see where I am better. We're also stuck on the side of the road for the foreseeable future. But it is kind of the inside lane of these corners, so I kind of don't mind.
Recomputing. Never mind.
Like, I could cross over right here.
Finding new route. Rerouting.
But yeah, this is actually an inside line, so
Recomputing.
I don't mind.
Okay, never mind.
As long as you're on the shoulder, Geralt doesn't know where you are.
Rerouting. Finding new route.
Okay, now we cross back over.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Because now this side is the inside line. And we'll avoid the poles this time. We may have to obey the speed limit with the 65 because of the external contract. That doesn't mean to say we have to obey any other road rules. And we're generally not going to. I'm going to go up and over because I haven't discovered it. If it's grey and it's in my way, then we're going to cover it off.
Go straight.
I was kind of hoping some of those cars would not be going this way. It's fine, they made a space. That's good. Past we go through Helena. Kind of over Helena, I guess. Oh, we've lost 12th now. Okay. Thankfully, we don't need it to hit 65. But repairs are slightly more important now. Well, they're not happening anytime soon, I'll tell you that right now. Okay, I was on the shoulder, but he changed lanes into me. I want that on record. There is a services just west of Butte that is just off the main road, so that might be our point of stopping. We will need gas as well at some point, so if we fill up there, we probably won't have to worry about that for the rest of the journey, and that's important. Because I believe I do have realistic fuel consumption turned on. I'm not speeding as such, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. When you get the engine malfunctions like that, if you're quick, you can restart the engine and then just switch into neutral and back into gear immediately, and you don't even slow down. But you do have to be quick, and it depends on what gear is missing. I'm going to go down and up on this one.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Okay, that road actually goes straight ahead there. There's nothing blocking it off. That's interesting to know. I'm never going to remember, but maybe at some point I'll watch my own video and remind myself. We can do a magical mystery tour stream can bypass this way station. That's nice. I also just noticed that I must have had another engine malfunction through that, because I wasn't accelerating. Which is fine, because up here is the services. It's a little out of the way, but again, I do want to just make sure that I've got a full tank of gas. And the fact that I keep getting the malfunctions means that I should really deal with that.
Recomputing. At the roundabout, take the 4th exit.
Yeah, eventually.
Rerouting. Please make a U-turn when possible. Finding new route.
It's interesting that it never directs you to drive through these areas. Okay, service. With a smile. Repair. No, not cancel. Okay, well it didn't sync my activity with World of Trucks. Don't think that'll matter. It annoys me that it snaps to a cancel, because I'm expecting it to go to a confirmation box most of the time. Okay, I don't need rest, but I do need fuel. Oh yeah. Put the parking brake on, but I didn't stop the engine. Only one of those you have to do. I just like putting the parking brake on, because it makes sense. Because just because your engine stopped, doesn't mean to say it can't roll away.
At the roundabout, take the 3rd exit. Exit now.
I'm gonna check something before I go too far. Yeah, World of Trucks job is in progress. So I'm not sure which bit will that syncing with World of Trucks
Keep
even
right,
does.
then
I'm
exit
not
right.
sure.
Exit right.
Yes, sir. Alright, an untravelled road. A relative rarity for my world map on this, but there's a few of them in the newer states that I haven't gotten around to yet. You have to make a pretty concerted effort to actually explore everywhere. There is no 100% exploration achievement in this game. There was or is in Euro Truck Simulator, which, if you're going for it, don't install any DLC. That's all I can advise. Yeah, I'm gonna cut people off to cut corners. And what about it? I might just leave it on that one. If I need to navigate any close things that want a different zoom level, I can either A, change it, or B, jump into the cab. Oops. I thought he'd gone past me when I turned. Oh well, 3% isn't enough to be an issue. Nice lake. I'm glad I came this way. I'm surprised there's no viewpoint or anything. This track sounds so almost like the Cantina song. Which is fantastic. Please don't turn. Oh, they didn't want me to stop at the way station, it seems. Is it because I was driving on the shoulder when I went underneath the detection? The detection didn't even go off. Didn't tell me yes or no. Well, that's interesting. Just be on the shoulder and you're off the radar. At least it still counts as road exploration, and when you're on the shoulder, that would suck if it didn't. I mean, it's bad enough that it looks like this road, I need to go north as well, because it's a split medium. And split medium means that it's only discovering half of the road. It's a bit rude. Welcome to Idaho. Okay, well it told me I could bypass, but I think I hadn't got it enough on the shoulder to get it to ignore me. It was a bit of a test. But I noticed that the speed limit was still displaying. It takes a while. Once that goes away... Yes, it went away just before it came back there, so it takes a little while. I guess it's when you cross onto the next road grid. The next element. Still interesting that the speed limits don't apply when you're on the shoulder. And that the radar can't find you either. Historic downtown. It's probably going to say viewpoint discovered, even though I've already done it. For whatever reason, when they changed the way viewpoints are processed, when they started adding more into other states, yeah, there we go, discovered a new viewpoint, all the Idaho ones reset and just became question marks. They didn't even display as being viewpoints anymore, even though I've been to all of them. I'm very positive. I mean, I know I've been to them in a speedrun, which wouldn't be part of this timeline, essentially, but as I was doing my casual exploration of Idaho, I was going to all of them. But some part of the migration to when they started adding more just didn't seem to take. I'll go back and visit them all again sometime. That's a cool building. Now, hotel or golf club? I'm gonna guess a hotel. Culvert there. I should have gone through there because I haven't discovered it. It's the problem with having the map on the highest zoom. Never mind. Haven't discovered to go in the other direction either, and I'm not doing that right now, so another time. Maybe. I love me a good waltz. Very nice. It's a cool little town area. It's all just in little pockets between ridges. Pocatello looks interesting. No. Unless I have to. Unless I've not been there before. I've not been either before. Okay,
Never
well,
mind.
okay, we'll
I'll find a new route.
It means next time I don't have to. Okay, it has discovered the rest area bit as well. Oh, we don't need that right now. How are we off for the rest, actually? 4.5 hours. Plenty. There's a few others that we pass along the way. Though what's the betting in 4.5 hours time in game? There won't be any for miles. Seems to be the way of it. I love these rock formations around here, they look really cool. I think I've decided I want to go to Pocatello. It looks interesting. Lava hot springs, recreation area, what's not to like? We are over a third of the way there, I believe. So it was 26 or so hours. Rest area on the right. Too close for needing it. Rest area on the left. Too inconvenient. It might be a case of the next one after that might be where we stop. There's no point looking to see if we've discovered it because we've not been along this road at all. So it's a no. But nor have we discovered this part of the road either. So we keep going. Interesting that it was considered a shared bit of road there, even though it was still a split median. And now it looks exactly the same, but it's still back to being separate on the map. Whatever. There you go, you go. I was just trying to cut the corner. To go less distance. Oh, and now you change lanes anyway. Of course. Okay, well there were rest stops there, but they're off the beaten track. Also 3.5 hours still, so I'm not really desperate. Ah, bollocks. I didn't see him there. Also, why is he going slow? It's 80 along here. He should have pulled out to pass the bus. course it merges. Let's jump in to get better control over the merging and the running on the shoulder. Say you're going off, aren't you?
Keep left.
No. So there's a bit that's unexplored, and that's the rest area.
Rerouting.
Okay. I was hoping to just barge through there, but too tight a corner at the end.
Keep left.
Drive hammered, get nailed. Now that is a slogan. Fantastic. Don't drink and drive, people. At least, not alcohol. Stay hydrated. I will drink and drive with water. I wish I remembered where you last had the camera. Though to be fair, I am just hitting the button to go to that camera view, just like resetting into the interior. And this would be Salt Lake City, I believe. Why did it think I was on the other side of the road just because I crossed onto the shoulder?
Keep left.
Yeah, after I finish taking the corner. Salt Lake City, more like Spaghetti City. Jeez. Huge interchanges.
Keep left.
2 hours 7. Let's see where that puts me. That's a cool water park, I assume. That's dope. No, pretzel, I said dope, not hope, but that's fine. I'm sure it's a lovely song. Out of my way. I want to cut the corner.
Recomputing.
Once again, I thought I was on the wrong side of the road, apparently. So rest stop at that truck dealer up ahead, but I know that that's off the main road. But I don't know where the next one is after that. So, I mean, we're on our way to Vegas, kind of, anyway, so I guess we gamble. And we'll see how far we get. The delivery itself is still undamaged, so that's good. That's kind of what I hope to do, is get an excellent delivery. My truck might eat it a few times, but... Okay, didn't realise that I was getting close to the poles. We are over halfway. You're not going to let me into that lane, are you? Well, you won't have a choice. Rest stop up here. That's at the intersection, I think, actually. I believe that's the crossroads. And there is a rest stop as part of that, so I think that is our target. 47 minutes? Yeah, that'll be about right. Might have a bit of time in hand. Unless we see another convenient one further south from that point, because then we can push it a little bit further. Not seeing anything though.
Okay, let's find a new route. Go straight. Recomputing. Never mind. Finding new routes.
No idea if that's meant to be one-way or two-way, but whatever.
Make a U-turn now.
Oh, apparently I can just stop here. Sure. Middle of the car park. Makes it easier to turn around again. 4:24, so it's a bit early, but there's a little bit of light in the sky already, so that's fine. We'll make it. It'll be dawn before we know it.
Turn right. Turn right.
Taking the 50 looks attractive, but I think we'll have to leave it. Because I have no idea where it goes. There's one way to find out, right? Then it does become almost Elko San Diego. That's fine. We can do without that. Another time, perhaps. Fortunately, we can't just look straight up and look at the stars, but that's as good as it gets. It's a nice straight stretch of road, at least. I also don't think they've actually cared to make the star field realistic, because I'm sure I saw some repeated patterns. It's a random place for a service stop. Way up there. Exit 135. I wonder what that's for. Interesting. Scenic point, perhaps? Dunno. Don't see a landmark or a viewpoint sign. It's just very off the beaten track, isn't it? How strange. Another thing to explore some other time. I wish we could do the speed limits instead of being limited to 65 arbitrarily. Why can we not do 80? It's so much nicer for you. Ah yes, the Cedar City Lighthouse. That's right. Because there's a development called Providence. So they made a replica of the Rhode Island Lighthouse. So bizarre. It has the dubious claim, well no, the claim isn't dubious at all, the dubious accolade of being the furthest inland lighthouse or something? Yes. Okay, in other words, the most useless lighthouse is the effective title that it has. Fun. It's not doing any harm though. It's no worse than any other tower, just random tower. Sure they can use it to put some communication stuff inside, so can make it useful. East. Hurricane. Yeah, you know what? I might avoid that. Don't feel like being blown away. Why does it have a... Oh, it's a 9 with a dot beneath it to indicate that it's 9 or something. Well, that's just the little base of the beehive thing. Oh god, these guys are turning, are they? No. Okay. You weren't. Good. Yes, Hurricane. Interesting name for a place. St. George. Interesting town, sitting perched atop the hill. Erosion must be a bit of a concern. But all the better to mountain bike off of, because around here is where they do Rampage each year. Really sure that's somewhere west of St. George usually, I think. Somewhere around here. Big imposing church of some description. They're building one kind of like that in South Auckland at the moment, visible from the motorway. I saw big construction going and thought, oh great, more apartments. No, it's a church, so it's not very useful. Waste of land. I mean, here you've got plenty of land to waste, but it's a bit more scarce in Auckland at the moment, so wasting a big section of it just to thwack up one big building with a single purpose feels a little bit on the nose, to say the least. But I don't think we've ever really accused those sorts of organisations of being sensitive to current affairs. Some make an effort, others seem not inclined to do so. I'm not sure which denomination it was. Not one I'd be too impressed by. Nice bridge. It's like a classical style almost. Okay, do I have to stop here? Nope, discovered it. Moving on. Yeah, nah, sorry. Arizona. A very small corner of it, I believe, before we hit Nevada. Yeah, Nevada state line, 25 miles. It's just over the Virgin River Canyon. That's right, it's Virgin, Utah. That's where they do Rampage. So yeah, it's somewhere to the west of here. No, not west, east, sorry. Somewhere to the east of here. Between here and the Grand Canyon, basically. Virgin River. And approaching the decidedly non-virgin Las Vegas. And here's Nevada. It's a very low flying plane up there. Oh, that's right, it's a stunt course. You can see the little cones and stuff, that's right. That would be super distracting to see from the motorway.
Keep left.
Now I want to play the Crew 2 again and do that myself. That's a fun game. I played a little bit of it. I picked it up on sale anyway, and then played a little bit of it. I do like just the free roam aspect of it. And how it's like a scaled down United States in entirety. Also there's photos and photo tasks, which is a great idea.
Keep left.
They should do that in this game. In addition to viewpoints, have photo points. And I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea how you take that idea, but have some photo spots. If you unlock all of the photo points in a state, then you get a skin, like a paint job.
Keep left.
I don't know. Fun idea. Be something that people could aim for that was not only to do with a limited time community event.
Right, and then exit right.
Huh? But I just want to go
Exit
straight
right.
through. No, I want to go south. You stupid thing.
Rerouting.
I guess it's technically shorter distance if I go that way instead. But no, I'm just gonna go straight ahead. How weird. Mischief and Magic is the name of the track as we drive through Las Vegas. I just realized that's perfect. Well, we should now be less than about 20 minutes away. There's a big Ferris wheel or something over there. That's cool. Is that what Prim is known for? Some sort of fairground? Hang on. You go there in Fallout New Vegas. I'm sure of it. I'm sure that you go there in New Vegas. So I was thinking, hang on, that looks familiar. Where have I heard Prim before? And I've never put two and two together before. Or maybe I have and I've completely forgotten, but it's been a while. I am fairly sure I've not noticed that fairground before though. Well, I guess that's testament to both games in how well they've reflected real life. What are you over there? Oh, you the big solar farms. Yeah, see that's the big salt towers that they direct solar energy at, I think, isn't it? Something like that. I don't know whether or not these are new or I've just never noticed them before. Maybe they are new. I choose to believe that they are new, rather than that I am blind. New asterisk have been added since I last drove this particular trip in a recent version of the game, because I've only driven this route otherwise in speedruns and I use an old version for that. So, because when they added in Utah it kind of messed with things. Well, now we do go, thankfully, from being limited to below the speed limit, 65 where the speed limit was 80, to we are allowed to speed, well I say allowed, we are able to speed because the limit is 55 and we're limited to 65, so swings and roundabouts I guess. I'd rather be able to do 80. I would take being able to do 80 over, like, you know, take being able to do 80 and being limited to 55 where appropriate over only being allowed to go 65 the whole way. Cruise off as we build up some speed going downhill means we can go over 70. Limiter only accounts for what you are doing with your own engine power after all. 74, 75? No, that's fine. It's starting to go up again now. And get below 70 and put cruise control back on, so we stay at 65, or at least we accelerate to maintain that. They're fairly familiar roads now. Even if they have added more scenery, the roads themselves are the same, by and large, until we get into more of California itself. And even then I think it's pretty much the same. And it's the same as what we do in the speedrun of the, well, at least the in-game time speedrun of Elko to San Diego. RTA takes a skip from a bit further back towards Barstow. I think it's Barstow. Gotta say, just having the speed limit through here being only 55 for trucks just seems ridiculous, because these are fantastic roads. So why are they limited to 55 here when they've been perfectly adequate doing 80 elsewhere? I wonder. Faster city limits. It'd be cool if the camera actually went through the gaps in the gantries.
Keep left.
It's annoying, I haven't discovered that little bit that leads over to the gas station and stuff, but I also don't really care to do it right now, so... maybe I should have. Oh well. Truck lane. Well, slow vehicles only? I do what I can, but this is a steep hill. Hey, Kruger. Get spooked. Ah! You got me. You come in at a good time. I've got about 10 minutes left of this and it's our final delivery of this run. Lucky number 13. And we get to basically do a IGT, well, a section of an IGT speedrun of Elko to San Diego. The Las Vegas section. It's like the final two splits. How long left of the stream? 10-15 minutes. I mean, I've been going almost 5 hours, which is an anomaly for me, but I've had the house to myself, which usually means that I stream. All good downhill. 74, 75, yes, finally we get to get a good speed going. 80, oh, if only we were allowed to do this normally. External contracts, why must you limit me to 65? I mean, it's no 90 plus that we do in a speedrun, but it's still nice compared to 65. So I'm getting a lot of repeats on this playlist, but it's also like occasionally coming up with ones that I don't think I've heard before. So that's interesting. Can you go past the 56-mile-an-hour cap on Eurotruck? Oh, yeah. No, the cap for this is just because it's an external contract. So you have a couple of different ways of doing contracts. You can do the I mean, there's quick jobs, or there's the freight market. The freight market is the local ones. They're the local jobs, like the other ones you can edit through the save file. The external contracts is ones that are serviced through a World of Trucks account, and they're the only ones that qualify towards community events because they are serviced through and tracked by the remote server. So, but as part of the restrictions on those, they are good in that they are based on real time. I have 18 hours remaining on this job, and that's real time, not in-game time. But you are limited to 65 miles an hour in ATS, and you're limited to 90 kilometers an hour in ETS2. The speed limiter otherwise, I'm not sure is even an option in ATS. I think you just never have one. But in ETS2, there is a truck speed limiter gameplay option. You never used to be able to disable it. It was one of the earlier updates, 1.3 or something, that you could turn it off. Originally, you were limited to 90, no matter what you did. Speedrunning on version 1 would have been miserable, because you would have just been stuck at 90 k's an hour. That would suck. But now, yeah, you can disable it, which is why in a speedrun you can go 160 or 180 k's an hour in ETS2. I think if you start a new profile, it'll still be enabled by default. I can't remember. If so, it's something you're allowed to turn off for speedruns. Should be some mention in the rules around that. That would only apply for like career mode runs. But you can change your control scheme and some options, but you can't disable fines and fatigue. I think it's things that are under truck options, so things like braking, strength, and stability you can change to because that's kind of personal preference. And I think the speed limiter is under that section, but that section is the only one that you're allowed to touch outside of controls. Fairly sure I tried to be as specific as I could around that. But yeah, external contracts, always limited, unfortunately, and unable to create your own via save game shenanigans. You can only do those for freight market jobs. Which is why I am perpetually frustrated in community events when I don't get the deliveries that I want. Because I can't generate them myself. I have to rely on dumb luck.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Coming to San Diego, where these intersections have been redone a bit, I think.
Turn right.
Certainly in the time since I last visited, anyway.
Keep right. Keep right, and then exit right.
But they haven't really reworked San Diego in the same way as they have LA. Like, LA,
Exit
they've
right.
completely messed with. Not completely,
Turn
but
right.
they've upended it quite significantly. San Diego, it seems they haven't bothered with. It's still all gold, and I've not
We're
been here
here.
for ages, so
Now
just a
drop
couple of
the load and
intersections.
go.
Oh, I did not even realize. I'll do this loop that it suggests. I did not even realize that it was right there that I was dropping it off. I was on autopilot, because normally I drive to the services, because that's where the speedrun finishes. And I did not even think. Fantastic. Oh well, we can enjoy the plaza. Hang on. I'm not doing a speedrun. I don't have my timer running. What is this? We'll do a hot lap. Ah, San Diego Zoo, right. That makes sense. There's the nice elephants out the front. That's kind of nice that they have that. Then remember that this truck has a nose. So used to the European ones. I could have done this event in either, but wanted to do it in ATS. It's been a while since I've played the American version, and it felt more appropriate doing a Halloween version in the American Truck Simulator version because Europeans don't do Halloween as much. It's one of those things that some young people have gotten into more. It's similar over here, but it's not really a thing. Companies like retail places keep trying to make it a thing over here because they want people to spend. But most people don't care. Quite rightfully so. You're gonna celebrate something, do it for the right reasons, not just because it's another excuse to buy shit. Alright, let's put the fake mirror on so I can see what I'm doing. For some reason this is worth 90 XP even though it's literally just backing it. Like, I literally just had to drive forward and then back it down a ramp. And that is apparently the hardest parking job that they could give me. Okay. Boom. 13 out of 13. Fantastic.